Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Property Show. Each week, we cut through the noise and focus on issues that matter, leaving you not just informed, but well-equipped to handle real estate matters. Let's get started. Cooperative movements are set to change the real estate landscape, providing affordable housing and land solutions. Today, we engage Urithi Housing Cooperative, providing its members with access to real estate solutions across the country. Have you ever wondered which accessories make a room more welcoming? Find out on the accessory spots. The property news continues with legal experts addressing questions from the Super Mamas event. What do you do when you retire? The children have left the nest and your dream home is suddenly too big. Our homeowner today addresses just that. Power interruption will soon be a thing of the past, as Kenya Power is now repairing live wires without switching you off. Keep it locked on Property Show. Welcome and enjoy the show. As always, there is something for everyone.
Housing cooperatives are member-owned and controlled organizations. The monthly housing charges are set by the members to cover the costs of running the cooperative. Housing cooperatives are strong communities, while members actively participate in the business of the cooperative. At Urithi Housing Cooperative, their mandate is to improve the members' lives by acquiring land at negotiated low price and pass on the subsidized cost per unit to the members.
What are the benefits of joining the cooperative movements? Urithi Housing Cooperative provides members with easy access to affordable properties at cost, no brokerage and finder's fee, and easy payment terms. Our property pick of the week brings you a trailblazing concept, Nyumba. This concept is set to address the housing challenges. Let's hear from the chairman. Cooperative societies are set to change the real estate landscape, providing affordable housing and land solutions. Today we are at one such cooperative, Urithi Housing, speaking to the chairman who will be taking us through their interesting concept. Thank you so much, Bona Chairman, for having us.
Welcome.
And who is Urithi and what's your mandate?
Urithi is a Swahili word for inheritance, and Urithi is a home for over 15,000 members, and Urithi is a family of people who share similar aspirations and who have similar ambitions in trying to solve some of their problems that are common with most people, and that is providing affordable housing and land solutions to her members. Basically, doing what you cannot do alone, you are able to do it when you come together and pool the necessary resources.
Take us through some of your unique projects and what really makes you stand out.
Now, talking of projects, we have undertaken over 95 projects. Some of them are complete, others are ongoing, and others have just started. I would want to talk of our flagship projects, among others, but I want to discuss them in terms of the models that we use. If you look at the first model as a product, we talk of own a room concept. This is where we do studio apartments, and under fractional ownership of property, we are able to give individual members ownership of a section in a building, and we are able to give them the prerequisite documents for the same, certificates that they can use as a collateral, they can transfer, and they can also do whatever they want in that simple enclave. We have one at Juja where we did 374 studio apartments. Those are simple units with the basic conveniences like toilet, the kitchenette, and bathroom. In those enclaves, 374 of them, we provide you with a chance to either rent or stay in. When you rent out, we have a renting management body that manages the whole project. You can also stay in, choose to stay in. If you don't want to be renting out, you stay in and you get the convenience of staying in your own house.
If I wanted to buy it, how much did it cost?
The initial ones, we were giving them at 495,000 per unit. That took a period of 2 years to construct. Although by the time we were completing, they were going for 850. But for those who had started, what we do, we rock the prices. Whatever you subscribe to is what you pay, no matter the time that it takes.
So if I lock a unit at 490, even if I finish to pay in 2 years, I still pay the 490?
Yes, for taking the first step of faith, those who buy off plan have more trust, and they put in their money in something that they have not seen. But those who come to buy towards the tail end of the project, they have to pay for joining the project when it is ongoing.
What about the Nyumba Mia concept?
Nyumba Mia concept is whereby we construct several units of houses per month at different places. Our target is to construct 100 units every time of the month for 10 consecutive months and 2 months of mobilization. The aim of this is to bring people together in a gated community concept, and we want to be settling at least 100 families every month. And we do this as an expansion of the government Nyumba Mia initiative that we do in 10 folds to create totality of the concept, whereby people can live in a community where they know one another. And you have also realized that when people age, they are left in desolate houses where they are alone, and this is a time when they need neighbors more than any other time, instead of enclosing ourselves in brick and mortar compounds where you cannot know what is happening in the neighborhood, and also it becomes a security threat. The other thing is that you are able to share the social and infrastructural amenities like roads, water surfaces, the fence, and even if you want to do the landscaping and whatever else you want to do in there, the cost is shared. Moving from the conventional way of construction, whereby you have to mobilize a lot of money before you start the construction. You have to do the site house, you have to do the gate, the fence, reticulate water, electricity, provide security, and even people to man there. We take that border by bringing people together. But more importantly and key to this is cost reduction. How are we able to reduce costs? We have our team of consortium, starting from project manager to quantity surveyor, structural engineers. We have site clerks, architects,
You're talking about in-house?
Yes, that we give you at no extra cost. That assures you of quality that we promise. And as a member, you are able to supervise your own building to see whether it meets the standards and the specifications that we have provided. The other thing is that through economies of scale, you pull resources together. You may not require the total amount of money at the point of groundbreaking. As long as during the duration of the construction, you can raise that money gradually. So you can save that money, or you can have time to mobilize the resources required over, say, a period of 1 year or so that by the time the project is going to completion, you have also raised the prerequisite money that is required, or you have organized your finances. The other thing is that we are able to bring the cost of land down because we negotiate in bulk and pass the advantage to the consumer. The other thing is that when we construct in such a way, we are able to negotiate before the cost of each unit, and when the consumer is subscribing to that project, they are assured of the cost that they can again lock beforehand, so that you can say with certainty that by the end of this construction, the house will cost so much money. That does not happen when you are doing construction on your own, because sometimes there are so many other dynamics that influences the cost of the house.
Our motto is one, to make sure we provide housing and settlement solutions for our customers or for our members affordably. Actually, we are key to affordability. So Urithi is basically providing housing and land settlement solutions. Today we have an open day for our members. We invited members to understand who we are and what we do. Sometimes people mistake housing cooperative and other property companies. We have also invited other stakeholders and service providers to also showcase what they offer to us. There are people who do interior decor, there are people who provide building solutions, there are people who offer agribusiness, because across our products, there are service providers. Part of what we offer, we have an agribusiness product where you buy a plot and we add value by bringing in an agribusiness idea, like fish ponds. We do farming of greens and all sort of agribusiness ideas. We also have a housing project where we are now on the ground. We have a 2-bedroom house concept called GEM. GEM Gardens is a 2-bedroom idea which is affordable, and what we'll be doing here, we'll be doing a maisonette of 2-bedroom. There'll be 4 units in one block. We have the most affordable plot, which is called a miliki. Miliki comes from the word own, and if you look at Urithi, the word Urithi is a Swahili word meaning inheritance. So basically what we are doing, we are trying to encourage people to buy property, not only for themselves, but also for their children. People are selfish nowadays. They are only buying where they can build today and live today. But the concept of Urithi is not necessarily buying to own, it's buying for your children. It may not be near, but looking at the Vision 2030, places will be opening up very fast. Talk about the SGR, talk about the Northern Corridor. So buy a plot somewhere where 10 years to come, 20 years to come, when your son has grown up, you can hand over that title deed as a gift. We want people to think about their children and children's children. So that's what Urithi is all about.
You've dreamed of an elegant yet affordable home in the suburbs? Now you can live your dream at Juja Plainsview Estate. Situated in Juja, a mere 30-minute drive from Nairobi's Central Business District. The estate is a gated community presenting an exciting selection of 3-bedroom, master ensuite, own compound bungalows that feature a tranquil, rural ambience, basking in beautiful views that lend in spectacular blend of serenity and a refreshing escape from town chaos. The estate has a commercial center, boreholes, parking decentralized, that is, provided at each residence, an open playground centrally located, and well-done murram roads which serve the individual homesteads. Juja Plainsview Estate is potential for those working in Nairobi, Thika, and investors. It has a guaranteed high return on investment. Discerning homeowners will love this integrated gated community and all the benefits of country living.
Urithi Housing Cooperative believes in buy now and wait. Do not wait to buy. Call on us and get started. Next, a selection of home accessories ideal to spruce up your space.
Today I'm here with Urithi Housing because I am a member of Urithi Housing Circle and I also own some property with Urithi. As an investor, when you want to buy a house, it comes with plain colors, maybe cream. That is where you need an interior designer to come and choose your colors and do your house finishing for you. You'll also need curtains to match up your furniture. We will choose nice furniture for you, and I will also choose the right curtains for you. So that is why you need a professional when it comes to your finishing of the house. Putting up a curtain, you may think it's so easy, but sometimes you're busy at work. When you have a professional doing it for you, you are sure that this is a company that you're giving your work, and in case of any damages, they will always go back and repeat your work again for free. I offer various services. After I paint your walls according to your desire, I can advise you to do some wallpaper. Maybe it is just a panel, or maybe it's just something little that will make your house look more elegant and very different from before. You'll do your decorative things like flowers for the house, the pots, and many other small things that make your house really look nice and won't cost you so much.
Accessories give a warm and welcoming feel to a home. Let me add a few more ideas. Books instantly personalize a room. If a surface is crying out for some interest, try adding a stack of books or just one great big coffee table book. Small decorative objects should be used in moderation. Choose pieces you love for their value because they have a meaning for you and because they serve a useful purpose. To me, a room doesn't feel finished without a living plant. Choose plants that will do well with light conditions in your room for the best results. If you're an interior designer with unique pieces or concepts, we would be delighted to share them on this platform. Call on us. After the break, a captivating home ownership journey, the property gallery, and property and power transforming people's lives. Welcome back. Power interruptions will soon be a thing of the past as Kenya Power is now repairing live wires without switching you off. Let's have a look.
Kenya Power has launched a lifeline maintenance program that will allow the electricity distributor to work on repairs of electricity lines and transformers without necessarily switching off power in the affected areas. Kenya Power has invested 720 million Kenya shillings in the first phase of the project, with the World Bank expected to add an additional 201 million Kenya shillings towards the implementation of the second phase.
KPLC has begun a path in an area called Liveline Maintenance Services. This began earlier in the year, and we have on the ground 3 instructors working at the KPLC training school, teaching the young learners how to work on energized lines. For a utility like KPLC in a country that's developing as fast as Kenya is, it's natural that they will move to this method of doing maintenance, as it is an international standard and it is growing. I think it's really well done to KPLC, its board and management, for taking the initiative of starting this program, and it should yield results in the near future, if not already. The successful execution and sustained maintenance on live work depends on a few basic factors that are critical. One of them has already been demonstrated, and that is the commitment from the board of directors and its top management and the workforce below that to be participative in a process and learning standards that are international and applicable to what they need to do.
And want to appreciate the kind of demonstration that we have had here from all of the people who are involved, our local people together with the trainers from South Africa. Chairman, we came to request the board last year, about April, May, to give us resources to be able to start this program, Lifeline Maintenance Program. And this particular program was established following some deep understanding of what goes on in our maintenance programs. And what we established from the study of our outages are that there could likely be a higher number of outages that are planned as opposed to the outages that arise as a result of breakdowns. And therefore it became necessary to establish a mechanism to be able to interrupt customers less when we are carrying out maintenance. And this is how we ended up with this particular investment. The procurement of this investment started last year, somewhere in July, and it costed us 720 million shillings, including, of course, the equipment, together with the vehicles, and of course, the training of the staff. And this is just the initial investment. It's going to require more as we move forward, given the expansion of the network. And you have seen from this demonstration that this equipment is able to drill a hole, plant a pole, and a live environment. We are not going to be switching off our customers as that work is going on. And drilling a hole and planting a pole will take a maximum of 30 minutes. Ordinarily, that will take up to about 2 hours if you are using normal labor. And of course, we shall also be using this equipment to manage vegetation, to cut the trees which are encroaching our leaf. And so these are the things that are going to be done live without having to interrupt customers. And you notice, for information, that 60% of our interruptions arise from vegetation management. And so most of the work associated with vegetation management is going to be done using this particular technology. And therefore, it's a worthwhile investment.
For me, it is a pleasure to have this occasion happen today. At least it's a welcome change of good news to Kenyans that we are going to improve the quality of their supply and deal with the cost of it. Because the target of Kenya Power is to give Kenyans supply that is of good quality, supply that is affordable. One of the things that this project will help us to achieve is sustainability in the supply of electricity. We will move to maintain or even undertake repairs when transmission is still on. And as the CEO has rightly said, today on this occasion we actually make history as the first country in Africa north of the Limpopo to have this kind of technology brought here locally.
Electricity lights up lives, makes work easier. But don't forget, it can be dangerous. Safety starts with you. Tahadhari, always respect power.
Kenya Power lives up to their word as they light up the nation one step at a time. You too can get connected. Call or visit Kenya Power offices for more information. Next, property news with highlights on legal questions at Super Mama events.
My company, a few members in the company are now members of a circle that we joined, and we've been saving for quite some time. And how circles work is that when one of you wants to get a loan, you guarantee each other. And so one of us took a loan from the circle, and then shortly after he lost his job, he went to the circle, told the circle that he's now not able to pay the amount of money that he needed to pay every month, but he should be given some period of time to get back to his feet, and then he'll start repaying back the loan. But it's now been 1.5 years. He has not made a single commitment in terms of money. And as we talked last week, I lost 130,000 of my savings because now the circle has come to the guarantors. We are 3 of us. Another colleague has lost 85 and another one 45. So in total it's 260,000. But we want our money. We've tried calling him, he's not cooperating. And we have since learned that he has relocated from Nairobi to Meru. So what do I do?
So that's where, as the lawyers, if you come and give us the instructions, which we're hoping you're going to come and give us the instructions, we will basically now try and find out, do our investigations together with other stakeholders that we work with, and find out what tangible asset does this person have. And that way we are able to go to court, get our orders, and get our auctioneers. We all know how auctioneers are. Those guys can come and carry everything you own, but you can't just do that. First you need to get your orders in court. So your best recourse for now, go to court, get your orders, then get your auctioneers and get that guy. He can't run. He can hide that, he can't run.
There's a property dealer that is selling land. The mother title shows that it is a squatter settlement scheme. There are 6 owners of that mother title, one of whom is called Sifubadi. What extra precautions should I take buying such a property, considering that they're going to subdivide into smaller lots?
Well, that's what you've got to really tread with caution, because it's just not a straightforward thing. One, as soon as you establish, of course, that really who are the squatters, and it's a scheme, are they duly registered, yeah, and are they then allowed to sell this property? Because if it's a squatter settlement scheme, it's unlikely that they can even be able to sell this property. And there are also issues of consent to be able to actually even transfer this property. So it's what you in a nutshell need to do is just be able to do your background research of them, whether they're legit and whether exactly they're in a position to actually sell this property.
Tread with caution. There's a well-known energy generation company in the country, and I'm sure you've all heard about All Carrier. That is a squatter scheme. They are still in court. It is 20 years down the line. So, like if I were you, if you have an alternative property, leave that one alone.
have an event, call on us and we'll be happy to join in. Next week, we'll give you a glimpse of yesterday's successful bus tour. What do you do when your children have left the nest and the house is suddenly too big? Mr. Wayaki will be sharing his story. Today we hear another inspiring story of Mr. Wayaki downscaling from his home to an apartment that is suitable for him. Karibu sana on the show, and thank you for having us in your home. Mr. Wayaki, perhaps you can take us through how you came from your home, that was a single dwelling, now to downscale to an apartment. What drove you to that?
Concern for security, because where I was living with my family. The family grew up because of Mzee now. So they had their own homes. And when their mother rested, I started experiencing problems with the security. In fact, I experienced burglary twice. And then my people decided that I needed to move to a place where there would be better security. In fact, living with others. And we looked around because I didn't want to go very far. I didn't want to go to Nairobi. So I was looking around here. And this is what we thought meant what we wanted.
And how has it been after you moved to Ivory Towers?
I have no complaints.
How is the security now?
The security has even improved better than I thought, because when we came here, we feared because of no lights in the streets, no street lights. But then the county, Kiambu County, has come up with street lighting, and now that has been solved. What we fear is no longer there.
And how long have you lived here now?
Now, I think it's my third year.
What about water? Do you have any problems with water here?
Water, generally I would say no. If we have a problem here, I think they connect to the Kikuyu water.
And then there is enough water?
Yes.
The flow continues?
The flow continues, so during water is not a problem.
The other thing we ask every home we go to, what's the one thing that you love about your home?
The security. First of all, because of the wall perimeter, and we have guards here, 24 hours. It's very secure.
Yes. And what would you tell an aspiring homeowner, especially people who are retired, their children have left home, and they are looking to downscale and to move to an apartment? What would you tell them?
I would tell them it is something worth considering. First of all, because of security. What you need as an old person, you need to be in a place where there are many people, other people, in case something happens to you. For instance, now, my next door neighbor is a friend, so that if he sees he has not seen me for 2 or 3 days, he will call me. And that's what you need.
And it gives you peace of mind.
Yes, you know, you feel that you are in good company.
Fantastic.
The company that you lost from your family, you gain by being in a place which has many people.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Wayaki, for opening your home and for your inspiring story.
Thank you. You're welcome.
As Mr. Wayaki has said, peace of mind is what you'll get at Ivory Towers. Call on us if you want more information on this beautiful project. Ownership journey is full of excitement and challenges. Call on us and share your story. Next, the Property Gallery, highlighting investment opportunities available in the market.
Ivory Towers Apartments are located within Kikuyu Township, opposite ACK Emmanuel Church. Their development consists of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments. Accommodation includes spacious lounge cum dining which opens to a spacious balcony, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and high-level shelving and storage area, master ensuite, inbuilt wardrobes in all rooms, and a private laundry balcony. Salient features include electric fencing, manned gate, backup generator for common areas, kids play area, borehole, party terrace, and cabro-paved parking. The price guide for the 2-bedroom apartments is 7.5 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 30,000 Kenya shillings per month. The 3-bedroom apartments go for 8.75 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 40,000 Kenya shillings per month. Stunning homes. Located along Lenana Road in Kilimani area is this phenomenally built apartments containing 96 units, both 2 and 3 bedroom. Accommodation includes spacious lounge cum dining, large kitchen with inbuilt cabinets, and bedrooms with inbuilt wardrobes. Salient features include highly efficient solar power for the whole compound, latest model of solar water heater, backup generator, 24-hour and indoors water purifier, borehole and city council water, CCTV monitoring, intercom video phone system, larger swimming pool, gym, and automatic water supply system. The price guide for the 3-bedroom with an SQ is 17 million Kenya shillings. The price guide for a 2-bedroom with an SQ is 15 million Kenya shillings. The price guide for a 2-bedroom without an SQ is 13 million Kenya shillings. Wood Avenue Park is an exclusive establishment offering the most affordable, world-class luxury with a state-of-the-art facilities that will ensure a total peace of mind for its occupants. A cradle of luxury set in a prestigious, serene environment with easy access to all basic amenities. Located just 10 minutes away from the Nairobi Central Business District and just 30 minutes from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Wood Avenue Park Apartments is an ideal home that caters for the needs of a modern-day family lifestyle. Accommodation includes spacious lounge, 2-bedroom all-en-suite, spacious kitchen with pantry, and high-quality fixtures and fittings. Salient features include 2 parking spaces per unit, ample storage water tanks per unit, standby generator, 24-hour manned gates, electric fence, high-speed internet connectivity, intercom connection, high-speed elevators, steam bath, and borehole. The price guide for these apartments is from 20 million Kenya shillings. Juja Farm. The plots are 50 by 100 located 2 kilometers from Juja Farm town and 14 kilometers from Thika Road. Get a 50 by 100 at 515,000 Kenya shillings with a deposit of 250,000 Kenya shillings and the balance in 4 months. Muranga Plot, Maragwa. It is located 1.9 kilometers from Muranga Road Tarmac past Maragwa. Get a 50 by 100 at 450,000 Kenya shillings with a deposit of 250,000 Kenya shillings and the balance in 4 months.
More often than not, When looking to buy or rent a home, you find there are so many options that sometimes do not make sense. At First Avenue, we help you zero in on what suits you. Visit our offices or call us and we'll be glad to assist you.
Have you registered for the bus tour? Join Nancy and her team as she takes you on a tour of different homes in Kenya. This could be your next home or your next investment opportunity. What are you waiting for? There is something for everyone.
When it comes to real estate, the Property Show understands the local landscape, cutting through the noise whilst focusing on issues you bring to our attention. Our next bus tour takes us to Naivasha to discover new and sound investment opportunities in the counties. Book your seat now. Call, visit our website or offices for more information on this show. Next week, we shall highlight how the 2016-2017 budget relates to real estate, a must-watch. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next Sunday. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.